I send this? Will Twitch believe I'm not a bot?
Oh my god, I was about to switch over and I hit the fucking close button on V2 Studio instead of the minimize button. Hold on. Hold on.
Don't
Oops. Oopsie. Oopsies. Hi. Hello. Oh my god. Oh my god. Hello. Hi. Hoi. Did you miss me? Oh. Pfft. Hey guys, you want to see what came up on my suggested videos on YouTube? You want to see what came up? It's this silly chess game that came up. Don't look at anything else, but like look at this chess video that came suggested. That's wild. Anyway. Let me refresh. I just wanted silly music. I just wanted silly music. I got less silly music. Oh god. Anyway. Oh my god, I'm out of breath. Hi, how's it going? Oh my god, my voice is like kind of gone, which is tragic. Anyways, so I'm sorry, I'm looking in the background of the background, and there's like a book. It says baby guest book, but I thought that it was Cards Against Humanity at first. Anyways, yeah. So hi, welcome on. How's it going? It's been a whole day. I ran a tournament yesterday. I did. Yeah, my voice was kind of gone after it. It was really fun. It was really cool. I just literally in my starting soon screen, I spent $15 for a little sticky note asset that I could put on my head that says that I can't do math, so I could make fun of myself, and then it wouldn't come up in VTube Studio, so I couldn't even. So I just spent $15 for literally nothing. Whoops. Connect. There we go. So that's really cool. I really like that part. Is it gonna come up? No, it's not gonna come up. All right, that's cool. That's neat. What if we do it the hard way and I just open a new VTube Studio so I don't waste $15? That was a horrible idea for my brain. I showed the screenshot of your counting the balls to the ball cup team in the production chat, and they're like, and Gucci was like, "Oh my god, we should pay someone to we should pay someone to count all of the balls that was said and compile them all into one video." And then I was like, "Well, wouldn't you like to know Sam's currently doing it in the VC?" Don't worry, he's doing it for free in VC. Okay. Hold on. Turn. Oh, God. What the fuck? Create new expression? Dude. What? Your text? Yeah. Okay, yeah. Text that and then toggle that the fuck on. Okay, hold on. No, I'm doing it. I'm not wasting money, I swear to God. This, and then I change the background to be transparent. Yeah. Okay. And then I add it in. It's not on me. This is the worst day of my life. This is the worst day of my life. Here you go, guys. Here you go. It would have been such a good bit. It would have been such a good bit if only I was like slightly more like ept rather than inept. Did he go to school for math? Yeah. Yeah, anyways, so how about that balls cup though? How about that balls cup? I was so proud of myself. Because like things were going pretty okay. There weren't too many issues. I think it was doing pretty okay. Like there's an issue where I did Phoebe's name wrong because I sometimes switch my letters around, and I fucked up and I put Phoebe, not Phoebe. But that got fixed, so that's fine. But like that was it, and I was like, okay, you know, like a big event, only like one thing going wrong. That's totally okay. And then everything imploded, and by everything imploded, I mean like 3 other things went wrong. But I take that as everything imploding, because Cause I switched up Rumi and Ruru. And the funny thing is that I did know that Rumi was the one that got through. Like in my head, I had the right person, but so I was like, I was going to go put Rumi, but then I was like, no, I think I'm getting their names switched up. I must be doing that wrong. It's Rumi that went through, like with the right person in my head. I should write down Ruru because that's that person. And I fucked it up. Like, it was the right person in my head, but I got the wrong name. And I started gaslighting myself. And then I did that. And it was too late. And then it transferred over wrong. And then I got my numbers wrong because I was trying so hard. I got up so early that day, and I did the entire thing from start to finish on my own. I was doing the whole fucking thing from start to finish. From the very beginning, I went through, like, I did every single match. I typed in all the scores. I did all the names. I faked casting, everything. I did all of it from start to finish as, like, a trial run to make sure that I knew which things I was keeping track of and which things I needed to go work on, stuff like that. And I would, like, take notes of, like, things I needed to add, like, oh, I forgot that I need to add, like, BGM in this screen, or, oh, this BGM is not good, so I need to go switch it to something else, blah, 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 blah. I added all of that, only because I did that, I put all of the numbers into my little calculator sheet, and I was a dumb fuck. And put in the wrong things. And so that meant that I had some scores from previous games in, and then I was confusing them, and then I got really confused because I couldn't fucking remember, and then I was remembering them, and then because it was Rumi and Ruru at the same time, I was getting switched up with those, and it was just a thing. I was fucking stressing. I was so goddamn stressed the entire time. But I thought it was very fun, and I thought it was very silly that it got handled accidentally as me bitching about my production team. I enjoyed that bit. I thought it was a very fun bit. So I don't mind too much. Like, I wasn't as upset or anything like that. Like, I was like, ah, shit, but it wasn't like a life is over kind of thing. I hope you guys liked BriATCookiebox. That was BriATCookiebox was something so Haru, let me get the timestamp. Hold on. From Haru. Hold on. Or no, actually, dum bum bum. Oh, maybe I can't find it. Anyway, a while ago, when I was first getting people in to do stuff with Balls Cup, Haru was like, oh my god, we should do like a halftime show. You should let me hold a Beyblade tournament. As a joke. And I was like, that's such a funny bit, haha, silly. That's a good thing to do for the future. Like, that's a good idea. I'll write that down for the future. And then 2 days before it happened, I literally put as an announcement, here, I can straight up show you the fucking announcement. Hello, I've decided to do something stupid for the bit 2 days before the event. So I wanted to do a halftime show, and I thought, hey, you know what's sort of like marbles? Beyblades. Let's start a Beyblade competition for a halftime show. But Beyblades is an IRL thing, not online. If you ignore the online games that I found out about later. But that's an online thing. So my solution is just to have those that want to participate get a custom PNG of a Beyblade that I got from Teeny, and put your green screen into OBS, and then just click and drag the Beyblade around while recording, and then pretend you're hitting people. And then when you feel like your Beyblade will run out of energy, just drag it off the screen and move it. That's it. And then I just take it all and I overlay them on top of each other. It will be so unbelievably scuffed and messy intentionally. So, like, react if you want to join it. That was also where I DM'd Teeny about it. And that was also what's the exact quote? Teeny, so I was at McDonald's when you sent this, and I was like, wow, I am getting a really raw look into Bri's dark and twisted mind when I talked about the Beyblade thing. Did you intend for Ava to win from the start? No, I literally, I thought Alicia was gonna win. I thought Coffee was gonna win at first, and then, cause it was really interesting. Everyone sent in videos almost at the exact same time. Coffee was the first one to send in a video and was a lot longer than the others, and I was like, shit, okay, cool, like Coffee's gonna win. Alicia like one-upped it, and then Ava came in and had the longest fucking video, and I love her so much because it was a very peak Ava video. Yeah, if I had extra time, I was going to purposely add a fake PNG to Enya's, because I know Enya absolutely adores fake PNG videos, but halfway through, she, like, shoves it all over the screen, and so I didn't have enough, like, time to do it, because, like, that would have been so much tracking issues, but I do love that if, like, Ava and Coffee both added the, like, fake PNG, like little outlines around it, like as you're clicking and dragging, and you can see their mouse cursor, because that takes so much additional effort to do it, because you can't just screen record. Like, you have to literally like pull it in OBS and then capture that as you're screen recording with a separate like device. It was so much work. Anyway, I wanted to show you guys everyone's individual pieces because I think they're so funny and they deserve credit. Let me just delete half of these though, because all the green screens are really not happy. All right. Let me mute that. There we go. All right. I see. Can I just do this? Blink. Blink. How many participants were there? I don't know. I could give you that number later, because I can't remember. Let's see. So disable. Yeah, do this one. Disable. Alright, cool. Okay. And then move my ass over here. And then this one. Okay, so solo this one. Okay, there we go. So this was Coffee's, which was
let's go. Oh wait, there I am. Oh wait, I'm big. Hold on.
I love her so much. I was so nervous that it wasn't gonna be good. Can you hear it?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I was so nervous that it wasn't gonna be good, and that I was gonna be just, like, really messy but not decipherable what's going on. Coffee nailed it. From the start, I was like, this is the greatest fucking thing I've ever seen in my life. And she goes on for a while, which I really appreciate. Thanks, Coffee. I think she's so funny. But like, I literally sent the idea to like several different people because I was so worried that it wasn't going to be, like, the message wasn't gonna come across, like it was gonna be too messy, and I was really, really worried about that. But nah, it was amazing. Let me undo things so I can, there we go, and then I'll just start deleting them as we go through. Let's delete those. And then let's see, let me disable all of these. There we go. Yoink, 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 yoink. I think Serena didn't, I didn't expect them to make sound during it. I was expecting to like cast. But the fact that they like, that a lot of people made sound effects made it that much better. Which made me really, really happy. I think Serena just kind of dragged around. Also, I would like recognition on this screen. Wait, before you finish, Serena, hold on. Beyblade game mat. Hold on. I need you guys to see. So I was mimicking window capture this. I was mimicking this. I think it looks pretty good. I think it's pretty solid. Like, obviously you can tell that I just used like stock brushes from did I make it in Clip Studio? Yeah. Like, I'm clearly using like stock by default in the program brushes for like the little glitter and shit like that. But I think I did pretty solid. It's incredibly close. Thank you. The lighting was the hardest part. That lighting was a bitch. I didn't think you made it yourself at all. I did. Thank you. That means a lot. Thank you. Anyways, I just felt like it was important to give credit to that. Anyway, Serena's great. Serena just kind of bounced around, and then a lot of people sent theirs in and went really slow, and then just fucking went crazy with it. and I really like it. And then okay, delete hers. Oopsies. And then, let's see. Was this Kato's? It was Kato's. Kato's is amazing.
It's time to Beyblade. Wow.
Calling in AC 130.
It's so good. She's so funny. Oh, she's so fucking funny, dude. Alright, this is Ruby's. I like making grown adults just embarrass themselves for my whims. I love it so much. This is why you should become a VTuber, chat. Is you can make fellow VTubers make stupid ass sounds for 2 minutes. She sounds like a ghost. And I like that she was going so high that her mic was peaking. Let's see. Who is this? Oh, this is Cozy's. The stopping to rotate is really funny. I love my friends so much. I think they're so funny.
Ta-da! Terra Horge, boing, ow, boing, boing, ow! Terra Horge, boing, ow, boing, ow! Terra Horge, boing, boing, ow, ow! Stop that, ow! Wow! I'm gonna get you, ow! Ow! Oi, oi, oi! Don't bully the glitch! Oi! Ow! Ow! Ow!
I loved like how clearly you could hear Tara's in the video, like because she was one of the only ones that made actual like words come out and not just like sound effects. And so she was so loud, and then like her Beyblade was so big compared to the others, and so she's just fucking like Tara, okay, boy. I love her so much. She's so cute. And then Alicia, by the way, Alicia fucking, I didn't even know that she was doing it. She just like went into the Discord and she was like, hey guys, and then dropped every single person's Beyblade that she animated to rotate automatically as like a GIF. And she's like, here you go, guys. Here you go. If you want to use it, there you go. That is so much effort. There were so many. There was like fucking 25 of them. She's so cool. Although a lot of people already submitted theirs, which is why they're not rotating, but also I really appreciate the fact that they stopped to rotate the fucking thing around manually, which I really, really liked. I thought she rigged it for some reason. That would be funny. That would be really funny. No, she just did it. She's just kind of goes around, and I really appreciate that. She's actively hostile as a Beyblade. Look at that. She is on the attack. I mean, she's an absolute goddamn treasure. She is. Immediately after that, she messaged me and she was like, if you need anything last minute, let me know. I'm like, okay, thank you. I appreciate it. Honestly, she could have done it in Live 2D. If I was making this into a GIF really quickly, I would have done it in Live 2D because it's really quick and easy, and I don't know how else I would do it. I mean, I guess you could do it in like Divid. You could do it in literally any program, but you could also do it in Live 2D. Whose is this? Hey, it's me, I'm a fucking Beyblade. Bonk, 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 bonk. I didn't even hear Enya's. There were like 10 other videos overlapping each other at this point, so I didn't even know that she made sound. That's so fucking funny. Hey, it's me, I'm a fucking Beyblade. Bonk, 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 bonk. Get out of the way, I'm walking here. Bonk, 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 boom, boom, wow, 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 boom. Here's Ava's.
Whoa. Meow. Oh wait, I think that's the wrong way. Meow. Wow. 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 Shit. Boop.
Ava's voice came out very clearly. Yeah, I think it's because she's slightly lower than the other, and especially the people that were making sound effects. 'Cause a lot of people went wee, 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 and she went a lot deeper, so you could hear it more like definely, I guess.
Shit.
That whole section looked genuinely coordinated at the event. It was quite impressive. Thank you.
Boop, 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 ding, ding, boop, 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 boop. Meow. I don't know, this is how Beyblade works. Meow, meow, pew, 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 pew. Meow, 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 meow. Is that a thing? Can they do that?
Is that a thing? Can I do that? What the fuck do you think, girl? No, I didn't make Ava win on purpose. No, a lot of people said that. They're like, oh, of course Ava wins. I'm like, no, she just went on the longest. Because that was the whole point, is I thought it would be really interesting to see if it'd be like a game of chicken that would make them play, where they would all send in a video and have to guess how long the other people went. And then see if they could go, like, if they would go longer, or if they would just get bored and not go longer. Like, I was expecting, like, a game of chicken. Oh, God, I could hear sounds. That's my Minecraft. Okay. But she knew how long-ish people were going, because I sent her, like, after, like, 4 people submitted, I sent her one, because I thought it was really, really funny. And so she knew that people only mainly went like 30 seconds max, and she sent me almost 2 minutes. Yeah, they didn't know the lengths of other people's submissions, which I thought was very fun because you had to guess. I see, who is this? Also, hi, Alicia. Hi. I'll send you 10 minutes, just you wait. Unironically, I was worried someone would do that, but also ecstatic at like the consequences thereof. And we would just sit there for 10 straight minutes watching a person go swing, swing, swing. Because like it would get really unfunny after like 3 minutes, and then it would get really funny after about 6 minutes. So I was excited by the situation.
Sing, sing, sing. Sorry. Sorry. Sing, 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 sing.
This is
Sorry.
Peckle.
Sing, sing. Sorry. Sorry. Sing, 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 sing. Sorry. Sorry. Sing, 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 sing. Sorry. Sorry, sorry. Sorry. Sorry, sorry. Sing, 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 sing. Sorry. 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 Sing, 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 sing. Sorry. Sing, sing.
We'll be getting a halftime for BriAtCookiebox next year. You know, I was considering it. I think it was really funny. I think it would be really funny to, I think it would be really funny to just make it go deeper and deeper. Just, like, every year get more and more halftimes. Does she say anything, or is it just her fan going? That's somehow funnier. Hearing her fan go is somehow just the singular mouse click. Because that means that she's like in her room doing this alone in silence, which also makes me really happy. Like, it makes you become very aware of the actions that she's taking, and I really like that. Or I like the little bait and switch there. Oh yeah, and then Daya didn't do sound effects. She apologized. I was like, girl, I didn't know anyone was gonna do sound effects. Don't worry. I'm surprised none of them started singing the theme song. I didn't know that Beyblades had a theme song. So, you know what's also awful is that I had this idea. I had this idea for like a week earlier of what I should do for a Beyblade tournament, but it took so long for me to get it together because I couldn't remember the word for Beyblade. I couldn't remember the word. In my head, I kept calling it Bakugo, and that's not the right word. And so there's literally like in my Google history, there's that one game where things spin on a mat and then they bump other spins out of map to win game. I have that searched several times because I kept fucking forgetting the word for Beyblade, and I was always going with Bakugo. No, I wasn't thinking of Bakugan. I know what Bakugan is. I was thinking of Bakugo. Specifically Bakugo. Yeah, from My Hero. Yeah, no, not Bakugan. No. Bakugo. For talks even in close. I was thinking of the My Hero Academia character. It's worse. Of course you like Bakugo? Oh, I hate Bakugo. Oh, I think he fucking sucks. I think he's awful. But his name started with B. I thought you think of Bakugan? No, I don't know what Bakugan is, so it's just me being stupid. But I really do appreciate you guys trying to give me some leniency here. Like, I really appreciate it. And someone asked, like, if they weren't adding sound effects, what was I planning on adding through it? I was planning on the bit originally being that we were gonna cast it as serious as possible, and so we were gonna go, oh my god, it looks like Alicia is going strong. She has not run out of steam, and it seems that she's employing a interesting power of just phasing through the other Beyblades. It's quite interesting. I'm not sure if that's in the rulebook, and just doing that as like serious as possible. But people adding sound effects to it made the whole thing so much better. It was so much funnier that way. And then hold on, let me pull up a second the other video, because I had to pull open other videos because my computer was lagging so much with the green screens that it was starting to get impossible to like load everything at once. Disable, and then solo. There we go. This is Dial right there. If you could find her. Oh, here, I can actually just. There you go. Both at the same time? Maybe. I love that you considered casting this with the knowledge of you calling Beyblade Bakugo. Yeah, I thought it would have been funny. I thought it would have been a really fun time. And then this is... Oh, this is Ava! Oh, wait, I think that was Ava's voice going for it. There we go. Pew, 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 pew. Yeah, that makes more sense. Pew, 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 pew. Pew. Yeah. A lot of people said, they're like, oh no, it's like so silly, because last year, Balls Cup was so, like, exactly planned and everything. But then this year, like, you're pulling in BriAtCookiebox and stuff like that. I was like, no, because the Balls Club is gonna be just as funny as, or just as, like, strict and very, like, specific as it was last year. And then we're also going to have something that we're gonna pretend is incredibly esports themed halfway through. And this is Teeny's, the last edition. You could tell because it's spinning, so it was after Alicia did the updated gifts. Oh, look at that. That's amazing. I like the little, like, she's like a fucking Flash game where you have to avoid it, otherwise you have to reset the level kind of thing. The true esport is smacking balls together. Will Mia be there as a caster next year? I don't know. I haven't decided yet. That's for future Brie to figure out. That's next year, Brie. And, she doesn't have to worry about it yet. So, I don't know. Yeah, this little zigzag. Hardest game. Exactly! Yeah, the world's hardest game pattern. That's exactly what I was thinking of Emerald. Thank you for yes, exactly that. Yeah, and then Vortoxy's beautiful, amazing video, that I made worse, that I made so much worse. And then people were saying that their YouTube quality went down, and I had to go, no, your YouTube quality didn't go down. I did that intentionally. I did that. Wait. I added those filters. Oh, regular Bri right there. Guys, I'm making fun of myself for not being able to do math. That did confuse me a bit. Yeah, no, I added the JPEG filter. It's so good. I got bored so quickly because holy shit, Vortoxy put so much effort into this video. It's so good. And recreating it shittily, I was like, I'll just pull in some random parts of it and that'll be totally okay. No, dude, holy shit. Holy shit, Vortoxy is so cool. There was so much. Oh my god, he's so cool. He's so neat. What else did I do? But yeah, shout out to Vortoxy. Shout out. I was having issues with the internet earlier. Oh fuck. I had no idea it wasn't on my end. I appreciate you not saying anything though. Just because I would have been so stressed that I literally wouldn't have been able to fix it because I was on such of a time crunch. And like I had y'all should see my notes. Hold on. Let me show you.
It was quite fun to watch.
Thank you. Oh, thank you for the 9800. What the fuck? Thank you so much. Thank you. Let's see. Let me make sure I don't. Yeah. Okay, here you go. Thank you. What got your calculations? I don't think you one-guyed it. I think one person, I think you set it off, but I think a bunch of other people went, oh yeah, so true, and then that was the thing that set me. But I get where the confusion was. But it's enjoyable to be right after the fact, and realize that other people were wrong. I thank you for giving me that gift. Being able to go, nah, you're wrong, I'm right, I know better than you, shut up. Oh, is it really quiet? Oh, because I turned it way the fuck down. I'm sorry. There you go. I put it back. And then anyway, so here's my production chat message when I was like, oh yeah, give me a day or two. Let me go think about how this game is gonna be run. And then I did this where I planned it down. Genuinely, I was like, from 5 o'clock to 5:02, we are going to be looking at scores. From 5:02 to 5:06, we are going to be watching Game 2, Round 2. There you go. These are the exact maps. I hadn't decided the maps here yet. Well, these are going to be blah, 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 blah. That was my plan down to the minute. Just to let you guys know, I ended the stream an hour earlier than planned. I was an hour earlier on schedule than I expected. How? Mainly is that I changed the original time of Balls Cup. I delayed it by 2 weeks because I was really sick from COVID. And so I got really, really behind. And so I delayed it by 2 weeks, which meant that people were less available the day of. And so we had less interviews. So we only did we did 5 interviews on one, I think, or 4. But then other times we didn't have any interviews because people just weren't available, which is cool. Like I built the whole thing off of that being the case. So we saved time there. And then we also like didn't spend 2 fucking minutes staring at scores, especially when it was the very first game. We skipped to the next game like pretty instantly. But yeah. By the way, this was typed out and this was done. If y'all want to see how on the ball I am with timing, this timeline was done August 1st at 9 p.m. Balls Cup was August 2nd. So like, bro, I'm good at planning. But like only when there's a time crunch. Dude, I'm so on the ball, but only if the ball is just fucking inches away from needing to start. Just came from Funny Guy Town. Everyone was talking about you. Yeah, because I'm famous. I'm a niche internet micro VTuber. We were also worried about you. Why? When she has to lock in, I lock in. When I have to lock in, I lock the fuck in. Especially because I planned the tournament right before. Like, I planned the BriBlade tournament. I made the BriBlade graphics that night. Teeny gave me the graphics for the Beyblade thing. The day before, yeah, I locked in. Oh my god. Bree ... How dare you? Thank you for the 10,000 bits. You made me feel better about the Bree ... But you know, only just barely. Thank you though. Thank you. She's on the ball only if the ball's inches in front of her face. Exactly like this. You know, I'm on this ball. It's like this. And thank you, Ada, for the 5 gifted. Thank you so much. Holy shit, there's a hype train. Thank you for the level 8 hype train. What the fuck? What's happening? Jesus, thank you. It's a squish ball, okay? It's a flat ball. Some may call it a circle. No, but shout out to Teeny for making the Beyblade so ecquickly. And oh my god, that was another thing that went wrong. Okay, so Malkosh, thank you for the 1. Thank you so much. Thank you. So let me there was a series of unfortunate events that happened. And it was unfortunate for sure. But it's no one's fault, really. Other than maybe Google Chrome. So anyway, Teeny messaged me early on and she was like, hey, what if I make individual graphics that people can use in order to post, like, oh, I'm in this kind of announcement types of things. And I was like, holy shit, Teeny, that is so much. There's literally 64 people in the Balls Club. That is absolutely insane. And she's like, no, I want to do it. I was like, okay, well, just make a template then, and then I can go in and I can just like add the people individually. Like, you won't have to worry about it. Don't worry. I don't want you doing so much work. That is absurd. And she's like, okay, yeah, sure. Here, we can do it together. And she sent me the link for a Figma link, which I didn't know that you could like do it online and you could like share the work on Figma at the same time, and you could like see each other. It's like Google Docs where you can like update each other and you can see it happen. I didn't know that was possible. I use Figma for my schedule, but that was it. I didn't know how good Figma was. I thought that was really cool. So I was fucking mind blown. But yeah, she made the template and I was like, okay, that's cool. Don't worry about doing anything more. I'll find the time after stream or something like that to like go do the rest of them. Please don't do any more. She's like, okay, cool. Then I fell asleep at my desk, so I didn't have time to do any more. But I woke up the next day and I got a message from her that was like, I already did 30 of them. And I went, motherfucker, that's half. You did enough. You're good. You're good. Stop doing more. It's okay. I can do the work. It's okay. Please, God, stop doing the work. And she's like, it's too late. I'm at 34 now. And then I like zoomed open to open the rest of them so I could finish them up with her. But she did literally all of them. She locked the hell in. So go Teeny. I love Teeny so much. Teeny's really, really cool. Teeny's so cool. And go Teeny. And then she made little caster ones. She made one for me as well. Which is great. It's so good. Balls. Anyway, Teeny's amazing. Anyway, so she did all of this. And I was like, this is so interesting. And like, she also did it for the Beyblades, where she just made a template and then I could copy it over. And like, you can quickly export. Like, if you just click on, like, if I want to like export I don't know where I am. I don't know. Yeah, if I want to export like Phoebe's or whatever, I can just click this one. And then there's like that frame, and then there's an export button right here, and it exports only Phoebe's as its individual PNG, and it doesn't export any of the other ones. And so it like auto names them and everything too, and it just downloads them. And I was like, this is the coolest thing on the planet. And if I wanted to export literally all of them, I could just hit Control at like all, and then it will export every single one of them, and they're all properly organized. And like, I made this, like, she made this as a template, right? So I could just hit Control C and Control V, and then it automatically opens a whole new one that's
Adding
properly
to the hype
organized.
train. Last time for today.
And it you can rename it really easily and stuff like that. It was the coolest thing on the planet. Thank you, Sky, for the 100 bits. Oh wait, 10,100. What the fuck? Thank you for the 10,000 bits. What the shit? Thank you, Sky. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you for the level 10 hype train. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Anyway, this is the coolest thing on the planet, and I was so impressed by it. So I was like determined to start using it more, because I normally use Clip Studio for like all of my graphic design stuff, and Clip Studio, love it dearly, not the greatest when it comes to graphic design stuff. It has its function. It's good for like comic book graphic design, and it's good for art and stuff, but it's not good for like graphic design like this, where it's not with painting stuff, where like there's no like actual art involved and stuff. It's fine. But I usually use that. And so I was like, okay, well, I have these little screens here. I have these little interview screens, and they should be all customized for each individual person. So, and I put off doing this because it was going to take forever, and I didn't want to. And so it was the day of, literally like a few hours before, and I still needed to do this. I did like 4 or 5 of them, and I was like, fuck this. I'm going to go do like other stuff that's more important. I'll deal with this later. And so 3 o'clock rolls around. Stream starts at 4. 3 o'clock rolls around, and I didn't do any of this. And I was like, fuck me, this sucks. I need to zoom through this. So I made a Figma link, and I messaged Gucci, and I was like, help me with this. And then he went, I'm buying Pokemon cards. I'll message you in 30 minutes when I get back home. And I'm like, God fucking damn it, Gucci. I'm supposed to start talking to like the casters and stuff in 30 minutes. Fuck. So I was like, okay, that's fine. I can lock in. And so I did all of them. I had like a system. I was so fast. I could do an entire row of like all of these literally in the span of 4 minutes. I could get open. I could get their name. I could get their YouTube link. I could get all of their stuff. I could make sure that their Twitter was the exact same thing, because you have to double check for every person, because like some people are different. And then I could get their like profile picture from Twitter and like add it in and make sure everything was centered within, and do the entire row in 4 minutes. So I was I was a fucking machine, dude. And then Gucci got home and he was like, okay, what do you need me to do? And by that time, I was literally on Umi's. And so I was like, it's okay, I got it. And so he just ended up putting in their profile pictures and then I just dragged them to the right place and then masked them really quickly. So it did save me like 30 seconds. But I did appreciate the help. But like, I was fucking locked in. Anyway, so I was like, cool, okay, cool. So like I switched off, I hit Control A to select all of them, and then I hit the export button, and then I tabbed out to go deal with like doing like intro prep, talking to my casters, talking to production team, like doing like all my other event stuff that I needed to do. And then and then I hit the Control A button, I hit the export button, and then I looked back 15 minutes later. And my Google Chrome browser was just not even open. It just wasn't open or available at all. And I was like, that's unfortunate. Oh no, my Google Chrome crashed because it was trying to export all of these like relatively high depth like fucking images that are all like 1920 by 1080. Fine, okay, cool. And it's trying to export 64 of them. Sure, that's a lot. Okay, cool. Fine, I'll just do 2 rows. And so I selected the top 2 rows, which is what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 16 images. And I was like, I'll just do 16. And then that also crashed. But at this point, it was literally 58 or something. And I was like, okay, at this point, I don't have the time to export all of these right now, and I don't have the time to figure it out. So fuck this. I'm just going to have Figma website open, and then when it's time for interviews and Gucci messages me who's ready for an interview, I will just grab their name, export it, and then pull it open onto OBS like that way. Instead of having it pre-exported, I'll just do it literally then and there. And I don't know if y'all noticed, but the very first interview, I lagged a bit behind. Like, we had to go back to the casting screen while I was setting it all up. That was me realizing that it still didn't export in Figma. It still was too much to export, probably because there were too many images loaded, like there were too many screens loaded at a time. So even just exporting one was too much for it to handle. And so that was the little lag behind in the very beginning was me going to Figma because the website closed again because it crashed. Going to Figma, finding the right person, which I think was Ava, finding the name, going to hit the export button, waiting like 20 seconds, realizing that the website was gonna crash again because it completely froze, going, oh fuck, then going to Clip Studio, opening Clip Studio Paint, opening a whole new page, opening the PNG, typing in Ava's name, grabbing her PNG from Twitter, going to her Twitter and then opening that up, copying and pasting it in, making sure it was masked on, grabbing her Twitter and her YouTube and then typing that in, making sure it was centered and then exporting that and then uploading it into OBS. And that was me going, okay, hold on, production team just needs to set up a little thing real quick. So sorry, hold on, so sorry. And then from there on, every single interview that I did, I had to load it up into Clip Studio Paint and then make the PNG that way. Oh yeah, you can literally see. Hold on, wait. Yeah, you can see all of my layers. You can also like notice that I gave up on putting their little name underneath here because I couldn't. I just did the bare minimum. And so I like had all of their like PNGs I was starting to pull in, and then I had like all of their names that I would pull up, and I just went fast as fuck. And then I had these 2 lines here so I could figure out what the center was because Clip Studio sucks. And so if I type in like, Lopey, it's not centered anymore, and so I would have to drag it over, and then whatever their name was, okay, that's like Twitch Lopey. It would also not be centered, so I would need to use the line here as like where it's leaning up against, and drag each one over, and then remove the line, and then export it. And I was doing that for every interview, and so your girl was fucking stressed. You might want to replace your production team. They seem very inefficient. Yeah, they have a habit of putting too much work onto their plate and then not asking for help until it's too late. Yeah, y'all want to see Lopi's screen? Hold on. I was really proud of Lopi, even though I knew that she wouldn't even do an interview. Hold on. Where did I put hers? Punka Lopi. There it is. Hold on. Hold on. This was hers. I'm quite proud of her interview screen. Didn't we tell you to ask us for help? Yeah, but then I was worried. Like, okay, let me tell you the math that was going on in my head right now, okay? I was like, okay, so I could either ask for help and then spend 5 minutes explaining how to do it in, like, how I to do it in, like, my level of, like, finished and stuff like that. And then maybe, like, add in, like, 10 minutes of, like, editing stuff, like, just in case, like, someone goes, like, oh, I can't find their Twitter because I don't know who the fuck you wrote down here because I wrote their nickname and didn't write their actual proper name, or, like, oh, like, do you want this profile picture or this profile picture because it's, like, a weird profile picture? Like, you know, like, decisions that, like, people are asking me because, like, that happens. Add, like, 10 minutes onto that. Or what I could do was spend 4 hours doing it myself. And in my head, 4 hours doing it myself was less time than 15 minutes of doing it, having someone else do it, which is not at all how time works. And I'm fucking stupid. But literally every time I was like, as I was doing, I was like, I could have asked someone else to do this, but now it's too late because I need it literally right now, and it would be inappropriate for me to go ask someone to do it right now because I would also have to explain how to do it, and I don't know if they've ever used Figma before, and I don't know how to do it, and the only person that I could reliably ask that I know for sure knows how to use Figma would be like Teeny, but I already asked her to do something else, so it's too late, and so I'm just gonna go do it, and I just have to go fast. Yeah. Why explain for 15 minutes when you can work for 4 hours? I've never found Bri more relatable. Thank you. That's not a good thing, but thank you. Anyway, what else? Other than that, I think, like, it went off pretty swimmingly. I freaked out in the very beginning. Gucci made fun of me, because I sent this little ping for people that was like, hey, if you want to sign up for, like, a character interview, like, message here or, like, react to this, and I will, like, give me your schedule here, and then I will, like, make an appointment for it. And then I think, like, 3 people did it, because I sent the message at 7 p.m. at night, and 3 people added to it, and then that was it, and then, like, 3 hours went by, and only those 3 people did it. And I was, like, on my private Twitter, I was like, they all hate me! They all hate me! They don't want to do it! They don't want to participate! They don't want to do it because they hate me! They hate me! And Gucci was like, it's been 3 hours? You need to... Half of the VTubers participating are at a different time zone, or they're actively streaming right now. You need to calm down, because you purposely invited a lot of, like, corpo girls that are always working and always doing other things. You cannot expect them to respond in 3 hours and have everything set and ready. And I was like, but they hate me, they haven't responded. He was like, you take 3 months to respond to someone. What the fuck are you on about? And I was like, but they hate me. They don't want to participate. And then a lot of people participated, and I ran out of time because I didn't have time to edit. Because I was like, only 3 people are participating, so I guess instead of combining them into 3, like, because last year I did 3 people in one video, and I was like, I guess I'll just do 1 individual person in one video, because only these 3 people are participating, so I have to, like, stretch out the video longer to make it, like, good content and stuff like that, so I guess I'll just do that. And then, like, the day after, a lot more people were like, here you go, here's this, and it was too late. It was too late. I was like, fuck, now I have to commit to doing 1 video for 1 person, and they take so much longer, and I have so many more to do. Anyway, it turns out my friends don't hate me, and I am fucking stupid. Alicia submitted one. I'm so excited to edit hers. I did not get a chance to edit hers because, I'll tell you what happened today, which is also why I was late to stream, because I started stream 30 minutes late. And I'll tell you what happened. And it was where I woke up today and I was like, you know what? I have been working from day in to day out, just working on a bunch of work. I've been multitasking so many different jobs recently. I have an emergency commission that I need to do. I have other commissions that I also need to do really, really quickly. I have like Balls Cup stuff. I have like Otaku-thon stuff to do. I have fucking covers I'm working on. I'm multitasking so many things. You know what? Today, I'm gonna wake up and I'm gonna take it easy. I'm gonna stay in bed for a little bit. I'm gonna lounge. I'm gonna have a fun, easy lounge full time. I'm gonna take a break. But the problem with taking a break when you have things in your body that make you not feel good, is that if you don't get out of bed until 1 p.m. or like noon, then that means that was several hours that you were awake, that you were not, drinking the nutrients and the salt that your body desperately needs to not be sick. And so I stayed in bed and I didn't have breakfast and I didn't eat salt. And then I fucking died for the rest of the day. Which I think is stupid and lame. I think it is dumb and stupid and really annoying because I wanted to lounge and instead I got a headache and I got really tired and I got really eepy. And that's really cringe because, fuck you, bodies. And I can't even bed rot without, being miserable. I have to be productive every day, which is cringe. Anyway, so that was why I was late, because I passed out at like 4 p.m. and I was so exhausted, and then I woke up at 6:55 and I was like, I can't get out of bed. Nothing is gonna get me out of bed. I'm gonna pass out if I do that. I'm gonna wake up. And then I watched Ava videos until I woke up. Anyways, so that was what I was doing. And I've been having to live life in order for your body to live. I just wanted to take a day off from responsibility. It's just I need responsibility to live. Same with being autistic. Motherfucker, I want to reward myself by breaking my routine, and then all of a sudden, all hell breaks loose. What is this shit? What is this? This is disgusting. I have to reward myself by giving me more routine. What is this? Anyways, mental illness, am I right? Shout out to also, I'm now convinced that I'm hypermobile, and I'm terrified that I have more problems with my body. That was a fun experience. Can we make the next halftime show Bri takes a nap for 5 minutes during the second half of the 10-minute replay? No, because I can't even. You know what's really silly? Is that the night of Beyblade, or the night of Balls Cup, I was like, you know what? I worked really hard. I need to get a really good night's rest. And so I purposely, in order to get a good night's rest, I went to the couch instead of my bed, and I fell asleep on the couch with the TV at full volume and all lights in my house still on, including the overhead light, the lamp next to me, and the kitchen light. All of those still on, because that was the only way that I get a good night's rest, is if I sleep uncomfortably on the couch, still in my date clothes, like wearing jeans and like my shoes sometimes, barely hanging on because my couch is really old and really uncomfortable. So all of the springs are out, and so there's like things stabbing you randomly. That's the only way that I get a good night's rest. And I'm not being sarcastic at this moment. I am being very genuine. That's the only way that I get a really good night's rest, is if it's just not a good night's rest. Thank you for the 100 bits, Aiden. I don't like your judgment. I don't like it. No, it's because I can't sleep if I'm supposed to sleep. It's like my, where I'm not good at doing things that people tell me to do. Well, if I go to bed, that means that I'm telling myself to go to bed. And I don't like doing what people tell me to do, even if it's myself. And so the only way that I fall asleep well is if I go to the couch, because I'm not expecting to fall asleep. I'm only expecting to watch TV. And if I just happen to close my eyes, it is not intentional. So it doesn't count. And that's it genuinely, it helps me through so many insomnia bouts as I go to the couch. And like the fact that my couch is really uncomfortable is kind of adding to it, because if it was too comfortable, or if it was like one of those like really loungy couches that can also double as a bed, or like even like a fucking like, is it Murphy bed? No, a pull-out couch. Even if it was one of those, that would have been too much like a bed and it would have counted anymore. I remember a couple of weeks ago when I asked Bri about that, but it's because it's commonly comorbid with POTS. She said, no, I don't need any more diagnosis from you. Well, okay, because I'm not a flexible person, right? And I'm not a really flexible person. Like, I've never been able to like touch my toes and stuff. And so I was like, I can't be like hypermobile or have like anything related to that. Also because isn't the thing that comes with that, don't you need to have, like, it has, like, it's like Ehlers-Danlos syndrome or something? EDS and POTS? Yeah, they're common, and I was like, but they have, like, stretchy skin, and I don't have that, and I think they have, like, a lot of, like, problems with, like, their bones dislocating and stuff like that, and I don't have that either. Because I was going based on information that I've gathered from Fourth Wing, which is not good. But then I was watching a TikTok. I know. I was watching a TikTok that was like, oh yeah, no, you don't need to have stretchy skin. And I was like, oh, okay. And then I went to go do research, and it was like, here's a bunch of ways that you could be hypermobile, and I could do all of them. And I was like, that's interesting. I'm not saying that I am. It is something, however, that will be brought up next time. But this isn't something that I am, and I'm not saying that I have it because TikTok diagnosed me. Just want to reiterate that. Anyways, but it was like a hey, you could do this with like all of your body parts, and I was like, that's not normal. Oh fuck. You should always trust any medical advice from TikTok. For sure. It's just because EDS and autism, I believe, are really comorbid for some fucking reason. And POTS and EDS are very comorbid. Well, like POTS, the whole way to have POTS is you need to have something else, because POTS is just like a bunch of symptoms that comes from something else. Oh yeah, shit, BGM, sorry. You're right. I had it muted the whole time. I'm playing Twilight Princess music, I guess. Okay. Thank God I had it muted, because otherwise I would have been getting DMCA'd here. How, okay, there we go. Loop this. Bri is close to needing government assistance for many bodily issues. Bri is finding out that, apparently she is not perfect, and there are quite a lot of things wrong with her. Basically, immune system be crazy. Yeah, immune system be crazy. I was talking to my doctor. I was gonna say friend, but you know, let's not get that far as I can. And I was talking about random things that my body does, because it's a really fun pastime of mine, is just to DM him. Like, I DM him any memes that I get from TikTok that are about being a doctor and it's like poor advice. Like, I DM'd him a meme that was like, the lion does not concern himself with taking all antibiotics that are prescribed or whatever. And then he would get really pissed off. And it's really fun for me, because I enjoy making him uncomfortable and upset. And then we were talking, and then I was talking about more stuff that my body randomly does. Like how, like, I went several months without eating anything but cinnamon Pop-Tarts when I first moved to America, because I hadn't had Pop-Tarts in years, and so I got really fixated on it, so I literally only ate cinnamon Pop-Tarts, and I even refused to eat the strawberry ones that came in the pack, because they were too healthy for me. And then, Oh, I also forgot that I would drink Dr. Pepper from the bottle, like the 2-liter bottle, but I would only drink the Dr. Pepper that was in the back of the cupboard because I was worried that they were going to yell at me for taking their Dr. Pepper because I was living with someone else at the time. And so I was worried about them getting angry at me for taking their stock, even though they bought the Dr. Pepper for me. And so I would drink the Dr. Pepper from the back of the fridge and I would close the lid and I would put it back into the cupboard. So I wasn't refrigerating the Dr. Pepper at any time whatsoever, which I think you're supposed to refrigerate soda. But, oh well, it's fine. It was really gross, but I really like the sugar, so it's fine. Anyway, so I was talking about stuff in my family that I have, because he's like, if you have pots, like, that means, like, do you have something, you don't need to refrigerate soda? Oh, okay, cool. Okay, cool. Then we're fine then. Then we're fine. I was just slowly worried about that, because after my Gatorade issue, I'm now worried that a lot of the food that I eat is not good anymore. Okay, cool. Okay, we're good then. We're good then. Okay, cool. What was I saying? All right, anyway, so, what was I saying? Oh, fuck. Yeah, anyway, I've been, like, the last, like, 3 months, I've been, like, randomly finding out that a lot of my body is, in fact, incredibly unhealthy. Not like in a, oh, haha, I only eat sugary goods, but more like a, hey, your shit's broken. What the fuck? Your shit is not good. Yes, it was an open soda. Yeah, no, it was an open soda. Because I would sneak it. So I would open it, I would drink out of it like a few sips, and I would close it, and I would put it in the back of the cupboard behind the other bottles of Dr. Pepper. And it was like a 2-liter, so I would like slowly drink that over like 2 months. So yeah, it was opened. Anyway, but yeah, and he was like, is there like something wrong with your body? And I was describing stuff that my family has, that I know, like, in my family history. And then he got really upset because he was like, there's no way that you should be alive right now with everything in your family history. What the fuck? You're quite literally like a miracle. There should be no reason that you should be alive right now. And I went, ah, tee-hee, oh my god, thank you. Tee-hee, oh my god, I am a miracle. Oh my god, that's so nice of you. Oh my god, thank you. I don't think it's as bad as Gatorade. Oh, okay, cool. Okay, cool. See, I mean, I'm alive, so that's all that matters. But anyways, what was I saying? There's a whole point to this. Your early 20s are spent thinking you're special and invincible, and your frontal lobe develops, and you just go, oh my god, yeah. Cause, of course you took that as a compliment. I mean, I think it is a compliment. I think it is. Cause there's no way that I should have been alive because there was no chance. There was just no chance that I should have been alive with like everything in my family history. No way, but I am. Dabs. Teehee. I am a miracle. I am. What was I saying? Why did I bring this up? There's a point to this. Anyways, yeah, I've been noticing that a lot of things are wrong with my body, and that's been really fun and really enjoyable because, like, while it's really cool because that means that I don't get, like, random headaches, throughout the day, every single day, it does also tell me that, in fact, I am not immortal and, not built better. Well, I am built better, but there's, like, a actual reason for it now. Because I'm built better in that I am healthy when I eat a lot of McDonald's, but also if I don't eat a lot of McDonald's, then I fucking die. And that's not good. I'm built different. Diagnosably different, but you know, still different. Woo! But yeah, what else happened? What else has happened recently? Oh yeah, I got traumatized by my mother. That was pretty cool.
It's a miracle you're even alive today, and I'm glad that I found you 2 or so years ago. Not because I like you or anything, just because it's fun listening to your new horror stories you have every day. Misprinted, so never you only saw your buffs and not the many debuffs that were also there.
Exactly. First off, I have many horror stories, and it's really fun to traumatize people. I think it's really fun. Thank you, Sam, for the 250. Thank you. And Adderall, thank you for the stupid chat. My character, she was printed right. It's just that they put the debuffs on the second, like the back side of the page. And I didn't turn the sheet over. Frontal lobe development means that you realize that there's a back to your sheet, and you don't realize otherwise. And so now I've learned to read more, and that's upsetting. If it's a choice between eating nothing and eating McDonald's, then the healthy choice is to eat McDonald's. No, but like okay, hold on. So hold on, let me do the math here. So McDonald's fries salt content. According to Google, it has 260 milligrams of sodium. In one thing of salt. Sorry, in one thing of fries from McDonald's, right? So that's that's a quarter of the salt pills that I take in a morning. And then I usually take 2 more. Speaking of, 2 more later on the day. And then I also have a drink that has 3 times that amount. No. 8 times that amount that I also go through, like 1 or 2 a day. So when I was drinking my fucking McDonald's french fries, and I was eating my McDonald's, like, fucking, chicken nuggets with additional salt added onto it, and I was having that once or twice a day for 3 months, that was the only time I was getting anywhere close to the amount of salt that I needed. So it was actually me being healthier. What? Yes. The next thing that I wanted to talk about, is the worst experience of my life. Hello. You weren't getting enough salt from playing Souls-like? You think from being like a Dead by Daylight and Overwatch player earlier on that I would have had it much better, but nope. Hi. Welcome to the worst experience of my life. So I have this little video right here, which is me talking about how I have this thing called ARFID, which is avoidant restrictive food intake disorder. It's essentially an eating disorder, but not like the scary one that makes you puke, but like the scary one where you don't eat food that is the wrong color. And so it's still really hard to eat food, and it still sucks, and you have a lot of problems with not getting enough food in your body, but it's because you're the pickiest person on the planet, but not because you're wanting to be picky. It is unwillingly picky, essentially. Anyways, so I was talking about how I have ARFID, and I was talking to someone that I was intimate with in the past, and how I was like, hey, I can't give you head because I've never had your cum before. So I need you to put it in a receptacle that I can easily consume in my own time. And I think the term I used was microdose, so that I could become more comfortable with it, because my ARFID restricts me from eating it otherwise without being prepped for it, because I need to get emotionally ready. I need the spell slots in my brain to be able to cast the spell that is giving head, and I don't have the spell slots available yet. And so I said to do it in an egg cup, because it makes sense in my brain, because an egg cup is white, and or like the egg cup that I was thinking of was like white. It was a small amount, so I wouldn't get freaked out by the large amount, but also I wouldn't get freaked out by it being too small of an amount, because in a bowl, that was a context? Yeah, hi Alicia, hi, welcome to me. But like egg cup made sense because I don't finish my food. So if it was like a very small amount in like a bowl, I wouldn't ever finish it, because in my head that's like the end of it. I can't eat that. But if it's like a large amount, like in a spoon, that would also be too much. But an egg cup would be like the right amount. Like it would be like the right, yeah, it's a cum vaccine, exactly. It would be the right amount for my brain to be okay with it, and it also would blend in with the like scenery, so it would look like something else. And I could microdose, and I would become more accepting of it. And so I was at singing lessons on Saturday, and I was really nervous because I hadn't been to singing lessons in like 4 or 5 months, and I was talking to her, and I was really nervous because I was like, she hates me because I haven't seen her in so long. Oh my god, she hates me. Which wasn't true. And then I also had the balls cup literally like in 4 hours, and I had so much work that I still needed to do for it.
I like how the idea of spitting wasn't even considered. Mama Bri didn't raise no spitter.
Well, I'm a sub, and that meant that I would be failing them, so that is, I'm not, yeah. Anyways, so I was so nervous, and when I get nervous, I talk about things that are unrelated to it, and I get really, really nervous, and I start oversharing even more so than usual, and she talked about how she had a video pop off on the internet and do really well that was a meme, and I was like, oh my god! And meanwhile, like, the inside of my brain was like, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut the fuck 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 up. And I was like, oh my god! I had this silly haha meme that also just like suddenly popped off recently. Oh my god, that reminds me. And like inside, I'm like, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut the fuck up, shut up. And she was like, oh really, what happened? I was like, shut up. And so I told her the story, and she laughs, thankfully, because she's really, really cool. She's a really neat person. She's really nice, and we like, this was after the singing lessons were done, like the hour was up, and we were just kind of chatting. We talked about otakuthon for a little bit. She talked about like Vocaloid stuff she was into. Like we were just kind of chatting. And so I was like, cool, I am no longer hiring her right now. This is our own time. Let's go talk about this and just fucking, oh, I wish I shut up. Anyway, so we were talking about that, which was awful. She laughed and she was like, oh my god, that's so silly. And I think she's also autistic, so I think she understood and she was fine with it. And she also, like, she used to be a teacher for, like, autistic kids. And so, so that meant that she was like, oh, okay, no, this is normal. This is normal for that. Yeah, okay. Oh, yeah, autistic people just overshare. Yeah, okay, cool. And so, she was fine. And she's also a really cool person. I love her so much. She's so cool. Anyways, I tweeted about it. And then my mother commented on it. And having your mother comment on this, like, it's just... Because, like, I think I'm in denial when I talk about, like, horny shit on my Twitter. Because if my mom doesn't comment on any of my tweets for a while, then I forget that she can see it. Like, I know that she can see it, and I'm aware of it, and I know that it pops up on her feed, but I don't think about that. Like, the dots don't connect. They're like two separate entities of I'm tweeting horny shit on my Twitter, and a separate thing is that my mom sees my Twitter, and those wires don't cross. And so I was just tweeting around, and there was like a week around this period where I was being like way more sexual than normal. And like that's fine and that's cool. I was talking about the fucking British like NSFW audio I have to do and all of that. And well, I just assumed that she wasn't looking. I just assumed that she wasn't looking. And the worst thing about it is that my first instinct was, I can make a short out of this. I can make a short out of this video. Whoa! That's gonna be fun! Mama Cookie sees a lawnmower that she lets on. I know, but I thought that we had an understanding where she sees it, that's okay. She just doesn't respond. That's what I just assumed. Is that she would just not look and she doesn't respond and we act as if we didn't see it in the same way that like a mom of like a teenage boy will see like slightly crusty socks and go, this is gross, but I'm not going to address it because I know that this is like a natural part of life where you just don't think about it because they just need to be their own person, okay? And that's the mom thing to do, is that you just don't address it. And she addressed it, and I hate it so much. You keep bringing it up, though? Yeah, because I think it's funny. Because if I started building my entire career only based on what I want my mom to see, then I will change all of my content, and that's cringe. So I've decided to just be me regardless if my mom sees it or not, and I have to deal with the consequences of that. But I just assumed she would be accommodating and also just not talk about it! She broke the social contract! Why would you blocked her on your alt for a reason? Why would you post it on me? Because blocking doesn't do anything anymore. They got rid of that. You can see people that block you now. Like literally, where is the tweet? Literally someone commented on this tweet itself to talk about, or like that had blocked me. Like it's a bot that had blocked me. Like they comment something so useless and generic and like not at all in context to the original tweet, tag someone else, some other bot, and then block me. But I can still see it, and it's really weird. But like you can see blocks now. Anyway, so I'm just really upset, and just life, don't ever get your mother into VTubing. Don't ever get your mother to work at a job where you also work, where half of your content is joking about sex and being lewd, because it's uncomfortable at points. It's awful. It's awful. That's why she's banned from my streams as well. Like I remember way back when she first started VTubing and we were interacting and like clearly like joking about sex stuff and whatever. Someone like sent a Mario that was like, why do you have your mom banned from your stream when you already like mention sex and you talk about like, I think we were playing Baldur's Gate and I was talking about how much I loved Astarion and stuff like that. They're like, clearly you bring it up with her. Like, why is she banned if she still knows about all of this? And it's like, I don't know. Because I don't want her to actively see me moan while I'm having sex with Astarion. She can know vaguely that I am attracted to Astarion and that I would want to fuck the wall of flesh. But I don't want her to see me be incredibly excited at the idea of fucking the wall of flesh in real time. I'm blocked on Facebook? Yeah, I wish I could block her. Yeah. Those were a string of words. Y'all are cowards. Y'all are cowards. That was another tweet that I was doing, because I was doing it on stream with because Heavenly brought it up, because there's a meme. There's a meme that's like your dream rotation, which originally was like the people that you would most like, you would dream to like. I'm gonna sound so much like a teenager or like a Dare commercial. The people you would most want to do a drug with together, you would pass it around and stuff. But there's a new meme that was dream rotation, except I'm the one being passed around, and that was really big. And so Heavenly and Pen and Lopi and I did it on stream instead of playing Divinity, and this was mine. Hello, capture? Capture. Capture. There you go. That was mine. And yeah, it was, yeah, Sam, I thought the gun, I saw yours. I thought the ray gun that you put in there, I thought that was the gun that you use in the Rick and Morty game. It's not a Rick and Morty game, but it was like the one with like the same voice actor, like very similar humor. I like the even split of monsters and generic white men. Look, I just like them when they're monsters. I'm okay if they're monsters on the outside or the inside. I don't care. Ascended Astarion, my fucking beloved. I see the commitment to the bit of you being in your own rotation. It's not a bit. It's not a bit at all. Someone asked me what my bracelet says, because I have 2 little bracelets that I wear all the time. I have one that is my friendship bracelet with Umi that says, oh my god. Hers says unlimited. Mine says, I don't have it on right now because I took a shower. Why am I thinking of the word don't starve? That's not the words. Holy shit. Anyway, it's from Wicked. I'm such a fucking, it's been on my wrist for so long that I don't look at the words anymore. Anyways, I have that, and then Mayhem got me a second bracelet, or got me another bracelet that I wear at the time, and it says I love self-cessed on it. And someone was like, cute bracelets. And I was like, thank you. It says I love self-cessed on it. They didn't ask me what it said. They just said bracelets. And I went, look, mine says I love self-cessed. And then they are someone that goes outside and doesn't talk to people on the internet and doesn't really understand internet stuff. And they are not weird. And so they looked visually very confused. And I went, self-cessed is where you want to fuck yourself. And they went, oh. And then I wanted to die inside. It's great. It's great. It's really cool. No, it's Astarion, specifically Ascended Astarion. It's Nero. It's me, and I put puppy me because whenever I use this image on my Go Live tweet, like 300 people like it because they really like how I look because I look hot. And I desperately crave affection and interest and for people to think that I'm hot. And so by default, this image is now hotter of me, because other people think that I'm hot. And that is a really good, healthy mentality to have. Anyway, I look hot there. This is York from Red vs. Blue. This is Alistair from Dragon Age. This is Nightmare from Date Everything. And this is a Mind Flayer from Dark Souls. D&D, specifically not the Emperor from Baldur's Gate. I don't like Baldur's Gate Emperor. I like regular Mind Flayers. Regular Mind Flayers are good. Have plenty of fanfic of regular Mind Flayers that I've read. Emperor, he sucks, because he's actually evil and probably realistic to how actual Mind Flayers are canonically. And he isn't posed in a way to be hot and sexy and manipulative. He is posed in a way to be evil and cruel and dumb manipulative. And I don't like that. And then Wall of Flesh, Terraria. Have you read fanfic of Wall of Flesh? Does that exist? You know, I never actually considered that. If I had an extra space, I would put the crunch of an apple when you first bite into it also on there. Emperor's not very evil? Emperor's incredibly evil! What are you talking about? Emperor's the worst! Wall of... Wait. Erotica... of Wall of Flesh. Hold on. Okay, maybe if we go to AO3, Wall of Flesh. Terraria short, major character death. There's, yeah, the guide. I see guide with original character. No, I don't want guide I don't want guide and you to fuck. I want guide. No, I don't want guide and... No, this is not a good ship. I want Wall of Flesh to fuck me. No. Reader Wall of Flesh! Yes! A different kind of hard mode. Wait, oh my god. Wait. He only did one thing wrong ever, and I think that is okay. What is the one thing that he did? No. He didn't just, okay, Admiral, you know the person that he really liked, that the woman that he was like really chill with? That was like the Duke or Duchess or whatever, that one woman? He enthralled her the entire time. She wasn't happy with being besties with the Emperor. She was like literally his slave and did everything that he wanted so that he could be in power and get a lot of opportunities. And then he made her so sick because he wasn't taking care of her. She was just his like thrall, and then she got really, really sick, and then he straight up killed her.
So I know your job is yapping, but like don't.
Isn't that exactly what you want? Yeah, but in a hot way. Anyway, so let's see this. Okay, a different kind of hard mode. You are being sucked into the mouth, but like horny. And let's read this the tags here. Reader / Wall of Flesh Terraria, the Hungry Terraria, Monster Fucking, Non-Consensual Oral Sex, Cunnilingus, Biting, the Tongue Debuff, but like a lot of it, Possible Emetophilia, What if little tongues came off and went inside, Deep Penetration, Cervix Penetration, I'm not saying that one, Dead Dove Do Not Eat, 4 and Away but Not My Kink, Making Out If You Squint, Wrote This Instead of Cooking, I Wrote This Instead of Sleeping, Is This Body Horror, I'm Bad at Tagging, Smut Tentacles. Outstanding. Link? And also, thank you for the stupid chat, Sleepy. No, I will not shut up. No, I will not be quiet. Okay, Wall of Flesh. Reader Wall of Flesh. Yeah, okay. No! No, there's only one? No! What do you mean there's only one? So many people write about Wall of Flesh in like this like fucking emotional guy sacrifices himself so that you can go on, blah blah blah. Whatever. I don't care about that. Oh my god, I see Roblox. My Little Pony. Hold on. No, we just gotta read this. We came in. Main 6, My Little Pony Friendship is Magic character. Spike from My Little Pony. Princess Celestia from My Little Pony. Roger Waters, Alternate Universe, Slice of Life, One Instance of the F Word, Concerts, Mild Language, Alien Cultural Differences, Human, Mild Sexual Content, Implied/referenced Homophobia, Implied/referenced Child Abuse, Implied/referenced Cheating, Implied/referenced Abuse, Sad, Post-War, Mental Health Issues, Mental Breakdown, Implied Drug Use, Rock and Roll, Hallucinations, Loneliness, Hopeful Ending, Anger, Radio, Artistic License, Hypocrisy, Overprotective, Loss of Innocence, Self-Destruction, Mental Instability, Isolation, The Wall 2010, The Wall 1979, In the Flesh by Pink Floyd, Another Brick in the Wall, Part 1, Pink Floyd, The Happiest Days of Our Lives, Pink Floyd, Another Brick in the Wall, Part 2, Pink Floyd, Mother-Son Relationship, Mother, Pink Floyd, What Shall We Do Now, Pink Floyd, Young Lust, Pink Floyd, Satire, What Are My Turns, Pink Floyd, Don't Leave Me Now, Pink Floyd, Another Brick in the Wall, Part 3, Pink Floyd, Goodbye Cruel World, Pink Floyd, Song, Hey You, Pink Floyd, what? Nobody Home, Vera, Bring the Boys Back Home, Come, Pink Floyd, Run Like Hell, Waiting for the Worms, Pink Floyd, Stop, Pink Floyd, The Trial, Pink Floyd, Outside the Wall, Pink Floyd, The Last Few Bricks, Pink Floyd, Childhood Trauma, The Thin Ice, Pink Floyd, what the fuck is this? Based on the film fiction story, The Main 6 discover human music. If you aren't familiar with that fic, please check it out before you read this. When the Main 6 listen to... Oh, I just realized it's the Main 6, as it is like the core 6 characters, but it's main instead of main because it's horse. That's cute, actually. That's really cute. When the main six listen to music by one of the most well-renowned rock groups in modern history, a concert of their best albums. Outstanding. 10,000 words. Amazing. Amazing. Okay. Cool. I love it. Why is all of the wall tagged individually? I don't know. I really don't know. Ooh, wait. Oh no, this isn't good. Sans Undertale. Why is Terraria here? What is...
Okay, I don't want out myself here, but you would probably love AI chats. Like
Nah.
legit check out Janitor AI, your inner degenerate will never recover.
Nah. I don't like AI stuff. And also, I would feel uncomfortable by the idea of being deranged and horny with an AI. Because I think there's a lot of validation in another human being writing these words on the page, because I can go, okay, I might be like fucking batshit insane for wanting to read this, but someone else wrote this, and so I'm not alone. But if an AI did it, then that's all on me, and I don't like that. Does that make sense? Ugh. I'm still looking for more Wall of Flesh. NSFW. There's only one. Castiel / Dean Winchester? Where did that come from? In Terraria. Wait. Oh, no, never mind. Damn it. What's prostate milking? I'm not gonna click that. I saw tentacles. I thought it was Wall of Flesh, but it's just in an original work. Oh, it's because they put meat wall and then Wall of Flesh freeform. They didn't actually mean the Wall of Flesh from Terraria. They meant a separate Wall of Flesh. That's sad. That's tragic. Okay. Holy shit, Italia! Oh my god! Oh my god! What the fuck? What the fuck? Belarus pressed her ear against the rounded out wall of flesh known as the abdomen. Her child was growing in America's womb. Her child, and she loved the American woman for giving her this opportunity. Can you not call your, like, pregnant partner, like, belly a wall of flesh? What the fuck? That's like if you combined blue orbs instead of eyes, and then their tongues battled for dominance, and then like multiplied it by 10 times. Just the rounded out wall of flesh known as the abdomen. That's the little teaser that you're giving? Female America / Belarus. AI could never. What did I come into? Oh, I'm looking up if I can find NSFW fanfic of the Wall of Flesh fucking the main character of Terraria. Yeah. Wall of Flesh. Hold on, I'm going to Twitter. Hold on. Just found, was scrolling on A03 and found Hetalia fanfic that described a pregnant belly as a rounded out wall of flesh. And I'm incredibly upset now. From 2010. Alright, let's keep going. Let's see. Obi-Wan Kenobi / Anakin Skywalker. That's not really what I wanted. What do you mean corsets? Party girl / stylist. Guide / original character. Oh my god, I found Ruby. Stranger Things. Dryad / Terrari. See, this is not a lot of Roblox. A lot. Oh, there's a character in Roblox called Wall of Flesh. That's why. Oh, I see. Oh my god, Baldur's Gate. Okay. Todoroki? This is so... Oh my god, I found Tommy in it fanfic! No! No! It's Wilbur Soot, Technoblade, Tommy in it, and Phil Watson. No! Over the garden wall, AU! Ah! Okay. Okay, I'm gonna stop looking. I'm gonna stop looking now. I've aged. Okay. I know 0 of the names. I think it's very important. Hold on. I think it's potato lore. If you got like about an hour, shut up, pause. Okay, if you have like an hour, go watch that video and the 2 and 3 after it. If you like a man committing too hard to the bit, then that's the thing you need to do. It's a fucking amazing video. It is so good. Holy shit. I don't know much of like that whole range of like Minecraft videos and stuff like that. But holy shit, the Potato War, fantastic. Technoblade was in there. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, there you go. Anyways, yeah. Oh my god, it's been 2 hours. Yeah, no, the behind the scenes on Balls Cup has moved on. We are now talking about fanfic. Yeah, I think it's good to note that if I ever have a stream topic, I don't. I stay on topic and I finish said topic in like 20 minutes and then it becomes worse. I think it's a good description. Worse. Much worse. I watched the whole thing the first time you suggested it. Hell yeah. It was the best Minecraft video series I've ever seen. It's so fucking fantastic. It's so fucking fantastic. Alright. Alright, I am going to end it. I will have a schedule up tonight or tomorrow. Probably tonight. I will go do it right now, actually. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Yes, I will. And I'm gonna go raid. Sure. I just went to 2 weddings. AMA. And then Twitch. Raid browser. Do I have a schedule for this week? No, that'll be out tonight. And we'll go to... Sure, we'll raid Phoebe. Yeah. Yeah. Alright. Anyway, I will see you guys probably tomorrow. Probably. I just need to figure out what our talkathon schedule as well. And then I will see you then. Yeah? 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 Goodbye. Bring you later. Goodbye. Thank you for coming.